Hello guys, it's me again, Ayanda Medusa. Today guys, I am actually gonna be telling you more about how to be, how is it being transgender in South Africa. So I would like you guys to share with me if you're actually living in some other countries or not, what your experience has been as a transgender person. Well, mine has been a bit tricky because one thing that you must know is that not everybody is very accepting about being transgender, even though we are the first country that legalized same-sex marriages. We are the first country that had gay rights being active, but still we are fighting a very big battle because right now what we are seeing is that so many people don't understand the difference between transgender and gay. So I'm just here to tell you guys what we are experiencing because it's really heavy. Like we definitely find ourselves in a big of a douche, if I would call it that, because so many people want to associate us as gay and we don't want to associate. Don't get me wrong, we love our gay sisters, but we are not gay, we are transgender. So to tell people and explain to them that no, I'm transgender and this is what I'm going through and stuff like that, and people don't understand that. They say but aren't you all the same? That's what they have here. They have that narrative of we're all the same. And being transgender in South Africa, what I've discovered is that it's very difficult because when you applying for jobs, so many transgender people in South Africa, they end up going for prostitution because they don't have jobs, they don't have incomes, they don't know how to make their ends meet. So what they actually end up doing is that they end up selling their own bodies just to have some source of income. And it's bad because now they're exposing themselves to diseases, they're exposing themselves to predators out there. It's really hard. It's a very serious situation here in South Africa. What we seeing most of the transgender people, they are really in a tight spot. I remember one time talking about work, because usually when I'm going to work and I found a job, because I know how to take all of this off and be a bit softer, try to not confuse people, try to show my manly side, even though my breasts are growing. So you just wear a tight vest, wear a shirt, remove all the hair, makeup, and just go. So every time when I do that, and then people will actually interview me, I try to keep it on a down low what I'm all about. So they think that I'm gay, and they're like, oh no, it's fine, he's gay, so we can tolerate that. And then only to discover that I'm not gay, I'm transgender. I remember one time on my last job, what actually happened is this. I went there to be interviewed, and yes, I had dreadlocks at that time, and I wiped off my makeup. I was ready to go to do my interview. I did my interview, and after I was done, they told me that I've got a job, and I started working. And then there was a time when we were going out with my colleagues and my boss. My boss was there too. And what she said to me, my boss, that time was, as we're going out with our own money. Everybody's paying for their own bills. So I don't, it was not even the company that was sponsoring us or giving us money to go. We just went like as colleagues, let's just go out, go drink, go have fun. And what actually happened is that she said to me, because that day I put on my makeup, I put on my hair, I was ready to go out. I was just a girl who's about to just go out, have fun, that's it. And then what she said to me is that, what you're doing is not professional. Thank God there is not a work function, because if it was, you would have been kicked out. She literally told me that thank God that this is not a work function, because if it was their work function, you would have been kicked out by now. It made me feel like shit. Seriously, it made me feel like, what the hell is going on? What did I do wrong? I mean, I paid for my own bill. We're going out as colleagues, as friends, just trying to just loosen up, done. And then I'm like, let me be myself now. We are finally going out. And she said to me, please don't do that again. And I told my best friend, we started naming her, my boss, started naming her the homophobic boss. We call her that. But she said that she's not homophobic. She has gay friends and all of that. But she had homophobic tendencies. And it really got to me. It got to me. I almost quitted my job and left and just say, you know what, screw it. I don't want it anymore. I don't want to work here anymore. I don't want to be part of you. I just want to love myself. But I needed the money. And I went back. Trust me, my soul was really shattered. And one of my colleagues, I told her about it. And she said to me, just avoid her. Continue with life. I did that. I avoided her, continued with life. But it's a real struggle. You are mistreated at home. You are mistreated at your workplace. Thank God that my family has now came into terms on understanding, asking me questions here and there, answering them, and having them to understand exactly what is actually going on with me. Because also we need to educate. The trick is to educate those people who don't understand what is being transgender, what makes a person want to be transgender, what is that have you being in the position of changing yourself. So some people don't understand it, some people don't want to understand it. It's fine, let's leave them be, because they say let love, let live. So that's what I do. I live with that behavior. But here in South Africa, it's quite hard walking down the street looking all glammed up and all hair and everything, because this is my natural look, this is my everyday look, to go and buy bread, to go and see people. Yes, I've got contrasts underneath, and sometimes I can rock them up because I know that I am a bit feminine, and people will be like, is that a girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy? I'm not quite sure. So yeah, it's really hard. It's really, 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 really hard. And also to find love when you are transgender in South Africa. In South Africa. Ha! Hey, it's a long road. It's a long road to heaven. At least in Johannesburg. But I moved from Johannesburg, now I'm in Mpumalanga. It's like changing states. Well, in our South African language, we say we're changing provinces. You American people will think that I'm changing states, but I didn't change states. I'm still in South Africa, and I've just moved to another town, where is my my hometown. So yeah, here in Mpumalanga, I wouldn't advise you to even come here as a transgender coming from another country. You'll be shocked on how these people are so behind. You'll be shocked on what these people always actually treat transgender people. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. Just share with me. Subscribe. Tell me exactly what you guys are going through in your country. Tell me exactly what's happening, so I can actually see how you guys are dealing with it, because I know it's hard. It's very, very, very hard. So thank you very much, and God bless. Keep it real. This is your baby girl, Ayanda Medusa.